this video, we're diving into Doola and whether it's the right service to help you start your business. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you make smarter business decisions for you and your LLC. Now, if you've ever wondered how people form a company in the United States without setting foot there, or if services like Doola are actually worth the money, then keep watching, because we're going to explore what Doola offers, how it works, and who it's best for. A quick look at what Doola does. Let's begin with an overview. Doola is a company that helps entrepreneurs form U.S. businesses. Their pitch is simple. You give them a few details about your desired company, and they handle the paperwork to get it legally registered. This includes filing your articles of organization, obtaining an employer identification number, providing a registered agent, and supporting you through the process. They also offer ongoing services such as compliance reminders, bookkeeping and assistance with opening a business bank account. The goal is to make it possible for anyone, whether you're in California or the other side of the globe, to establish a U.S. LLC quickly and with minimal hassle. The idea behind Doola is that you don't need to understand every legal nuance. Many first-time founders are intimidated by government forms and state regulations. Doola's platform guides you through a series of questions, translates your answers into proper filings, and submits them to the appropriate government agency. It can be especially useful if English isn't your first language, or if you're unfamiliar with U.S. legal terminology. You'll have a customer support team to answer questions along the way, which can provide a lot of peace of mind. Packages and pricing. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of different packages and pricing that Doola offers. So if you click the link down below in the description, it'll bring you to this page right here. Now, up at the top here, you want to make sure you select I need a new business or I have an existing business. Let's go ahead and look at this as if you were starting a new business. So they've got three different plans here: starter, total compliance, and business in a box. Now, these range pretty wildly in prices. So the starter plan starts at $297 per year plus state fees. Total compliance is $1,999 per year plus state fees. And the business in a box is the $2,999 per year plus state fees. So the starter is, as they say, for first-time founders who need the basics to launch with confidence. Total compliance helps you stay 100% compliant with tax, legal, and regulatory rules. And business in a box is for founders who want the full legal plus compliance plus a dedicated bookkeeper. So if we click on all features here, we can scroll down and look at the differences for these three different plans. So Doola offers these different levels of services, and understanding what's included and what's not will help you decide whether it suits your needs. The formation process, step by step. Here's what it looks like when you sign up with Doola. First, you go to their website and you click the button to start forming a company. You'll answer a series of questions about your desired business name, the type of entity you want, whether it's an LLC or corporation, and the state where you want to register. States like Wyoming and Delaware are popular for their business-friendly statutes and low fees, but Doola can file in any state you choose. After you submit your answers, Doola prepares the articles of organization, a legal document that includes information like your business name, address, and the name of your registered agent. They send this document to the state's Secretary of State office. And the time it takes to process these filings varies. Some states approve LLCs in a couple days, while others may take several weeks. Doola informs you of the expected timeline and updates you on the progress. If you need your company formed faster, then you can pay extra for expedited processing, though state fees for expediting are separate from Doola's service fees. Now, once the state approves your filing, Doola obtains your employer identification number from the IRS. They'll fill out Form SS-4, listing you as the responsible party for the company. The EIN is essential for opening a business bank account, paying employees, and filing taxes. If you don't have a social security number, Doola uses the alternative boxes on the form to submit your information. The IRS will issue your EIN by mail or fax, and Doola uploads the confirmation to your dashboard. Throughout this process, Doola acts as your registered agent. They provide an address in the state of formation where government documents and legal notices can be sent. They scan these documents and upload them to your account so you can view them from anywhere in the world. This ensures you never miss an important notice, which could lead to fines or the dissolution of your LLC. Additional services and tools. Beyond formation, Doola offers several optional services. Let's take a closer look at what else they provide and how these tools might fit into your business. Banking assistance. assistance. Opening a business bank account is a crucial step after forming your LLC. Doola partners with certain banks to streamline this process. When you finish forming your company, they send you instructions for applying to one of these partner banks. The benefit here is that Doola pre-packages your documents and facilitates the submission, which can reduce the back and forth between you and the bank. If you're a non-resident, this help can be invaluable because the banking landscape can be confusing. Bookkeeping. Now, one challenge that new entrepreneurs face is managing income and expenses. So Doola offers a simple bookkeeping tool that connects to your bank account and helps you categorize transactions. It's not a full accounting suite, and it won't replace softwares like QuickBooks or Xero. Instead, it provides a basic interface to track revenue and expenses, generate simple reports, and understand where your money is going. If you plan to keep your company small or you just want a clean snapshot each month, this tool can suffice. Compliance reminders and support. Every state in the US requires some form of annual or biannual report for LLCs. These reports confirm that the company still exists and update the state on any changes. Failure to file can result in penalties or the state revoking your company's good standing. Doola's compliance reminder service notifies you about due dates and in some cases can file the reports on your behalf for an extra fee. This helps prevent surprises and keeps your company in good standing. Tax filings. The total compliance package includes tax preparation. Taxes for LLCs can be simple or complex depending on your situation. If you're the only owner, the IRS treats your LLC as a pass-through entity, meaning your profits are reported on your personal tax return. If there are multiple owners, the IRS treats the LLC as a partnership by default, and you must file a partnership return. If your LLC elects to be taxed as an S corporation, you have different forms to file. Now let's get into some pros and cons. Pros of using Doola. So now that we've covered what Doola offers, let's discuss the upsides. Number one is convenience. You can form a company from your laptop without reading through the state statutes or IRS instructions. Doola does the heavy lifting and presents the process in plain language. Guidance for non-residents. So if you don't live in the US, but you want to establish a US business, Doola's support and partnerships make it feasible. They understand the extra steps required for non-residents and help you gather the right documents. Consolidated services. Instead of piecing together formation, banking, bookkeeping, and compliance tools from various providers, Doola offers an all-in-one solution. Having everything in one place can save time and reduce the mental load of managing multiple accounts. Customer support. Doola's team is available to answer questions via email or chat. If you pay for higher tiers, then you have access to phone consultations with compliance and tax specialists. This human support's reassuring when you're dealing with unfamiliar processes. Cons and potential drawbacks. Despite its benefits, Doola's not perfect. So here are some points to consider before you decide. Cost. The convenience comes at a price. If you're comfortable filling out forms yourself and contacting state agencies, you can form an LLC for less. State filing fees are fixed no matter who submits them. Doola's fee is for the service and support. For entrepreneurs on a tight budget, the cost may be a significant factor. Limited bank options. Doola partners with specific banks. If you want to bank elsewhere, perhaps a local community bank or a credit union with lower fees, you might not be able to use Doola's streamlined process. You'd need to contact the bank directly and handle the application yourself. Add-ons increase the bill. Some useful features like expedited filing or physical document shipping are add-ons. You might start with a base price only to find that the extras you need double your cost. So it's important to review the full price breakdown before committing. Not all inquiries are covered. While Doola's support team is helpful, they may not be able to answer every single question. Complex legal issues, high-risk business models, or international tax questions might go beyond their scope of service. You may need to consult an attorney or accountant separately. So Doola provides a streamlined way to form a US business and tackle the next steps, like opening a bank account, and bookkeeping, and tax filing. The platform is designed for entrepreneurs who want a single place to manage their administrative side of the business. It's particularly helpful for those non-US residents because it addresses the unique challenges they face when dealing with US regulations. However, like any service, it isn't the only option. You could choose to do it yourself, you could use a local attorney or accountant, or mix and match different providers for each task. The best choice depends on your budget, comfort level with paperwork, and the complexity of your business. Hopefully, this review has given you a clear picture of what Doola offers so you can decide whether it aligns with your goals. So if you want to get started with Doola, we've got a link for you down in the description, and this is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. These commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the LLC channel, we cover everything you need to know about forming, managing, and scaling your LLC or holding company, plus smart tax strategies and business tips to help you grow. So be sure and subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.